So as we prepare for this magnificent moment of acknowledgement and of brit, of connectedness, I would now ask Lenny that you please share with your bride, with Alexandra, the words that I know are spoken from your heart, that enter into her heart as well.
So much this past year has been hectic, crazy, wild. All of the planning and the decisions and the changes and more decisions. It's been, a whirlwind. Everything except for this. Committing to spend the rest of our lives together is the easiest part of the whole thing. We've proven that we work. We were probably ready to make it official years ago, but we still are pretty much the first ones of our close friends to get married, and not to turn this into a competition, which I tend to do, but I'm pretty sure first place means you're the best. I believe that. We are. We refuse to lose. No matter what, we come out together. And we've been tested in every possible way, but we come out stronger. And that's because of you. You're as impossibly strong as you are caring. If I didn't have to worry about my vow sounding so nice, I would simply say, I vow to be just like you. Somehow, you managed. Doing good. You managed to keep me, make me feel safe, yet push me toward achieving more. You make me laugh just as hard as you make me think. If one day I turn out to be a quarter of the partner and friend you are, you'll be very lucky. But for the official commitments, today, I promise you, I'll always be here to listen to your opinions, to your troubles. I'll be by your side. And I'm going to support you in all of your dreams while respecting and being honest about our differences as well. I promise to never stop growing together. I will cherish every time you challenge my thinking, and I will be open with you about mine as well. I will foster a relationship of equality. Together, I know we will be able to build a life far superior to those that we could do separately. And I think really, and probably most importantly, I'm ready to make we our primary pronoun.
I love that.
And the one that guides all of our future decisions. And that, of course, our individual endeavors must live and have real value. But through it, I will think about what is best for us. I will love you every day for the rest of my life, through all of the joys and the adversities ahead.
Beautiful.
So Lenny, if you could please take this ring, which is the symbol of all of the words that you have spoken. And now place it please upon Alexandra's finger. And repeating after me and saying to your bride these sacred words of our tradition, which will bring the brit and the covenant of your marriage into existence. Saying now to Alexandra, Hare, At, Mikudeshet, Li, Betabaat, Zo, Kadat, Moshe, V'Yisrael. thou consecrated unto me as my wife, according to the laws of Moses and the people of Israel. Alexandra, words I know that come from your heart and enter into Lenny's heart as well.
9 years ago, on our way to a journalism convention in San Francisco, you offered to help me carry my suitcase. The traditional next line would go something like, who could have known that 9 years later we would be here, getting married? But our story reads a little bit different, because the truth is, I knew, almost instantly, that what we had was special. And while I kept that mostly to myself, knowing how those words would sound coming from a 16-year-old, it turns out you knew too. Until today, the day that we sat on the trampoline in my backyard and admitted that we thought we'd be together forever was the best day of my life. We spent years flying between Missouri and New York and racking up cell phone bills our parents were kind enough to pay. Then you followed me to New York, where we hiked 5 flights of stairs in 100-degree weather to get to our apartment, which we thought was a great deal because if you climbed through the living room window, there was a giant balcony inexplicably covered in hay. Next came our apartment in the East Village, where our favorite game to play with visitors was what's missing, and the answer was a toilet. The thing is, I didn't care, because we were finally together in the same place, because I got to talk to you whenever I wanted and hug you when I walked in the door. Sometimes when we're just hanging out at home, I look at you and I think, I can't believe we just get to live here together and hang out and do whatever we want. Our journey has taught me that wherever we go from here, I know everything will be fine because you are my home and you are my happiness. Today, I vow to continue to grow together like we already have for so many years, and to value and love the man you are and the man that you will become. I vow to always remember that we're on the same team, that we're each other's priority, and make decisions that we know will benefit us as a family. I vow that when we argue, I will give you the benefit of the doubt and will remind myself that you are the man that I love. I vow to value our differences as much as our common ground and realize that you challenge me in a way that makes me better. I vow to communicate fully and fearlessly, to share my opinions and beliefs, but also to accept and support the decisions that you make. I vow to continue to hold your hand when we walk down the street or go to the movies, even when you claim it's making you sweaty. It's one way that I can try and show you how much I love you. I love you, Lenny. I love how you support me unconditionally, whether that meant cheering for me when I got into a college that would put us halfway across the country, encouraging me to travel halfway across the world, or pushing me to pursue my writing. I love how you're proud of me and that you make me feel proud of myself. I love how you've dedicated your life for now to teaching kids and how you care enough about them that you talk about them at dinner. I love how sometimes when we're out with friends and having separate conversations, I look across the room and feel so proud that you're my partner. It's true that when I met you at 16, I knew you were the one, but there's no way I could have imagined just how good it would be. We've grown up together, and now we will grow old together too. I love you.
So Alexandra, to express through this ring all of the words that you have spoken here, to now take this ring and place it upon Lenny's finger, and repeat after me the hallowed words of our tradition, which will now bring this brit and this covenant of marriage into existence. And sing now, please, to Lenny. Hare Ata Mikudash Li Bitabaat Zo Kedat Moshe V'Yisrael. Be thou consecrated unto me as my husband, according to the laws of Moses and the people of Israel.
Alexandra and Lenny. Rabbi Hart already mentioned your amazing ketubah, which was so important to both of you, to find just the right look, to find just the right words, and I think you did. We read your ketubah earlier and signed it in the presence of witnesses and loved ones, and I just want to share the words that you pledged to each other through this brit, through this covenant. We pledge to be equal partners, loving friends, and supportive companions as we choose to walk life's path together. We promise to be ever open while cherishing each other's uniqueness, to enjoy the freedom to be ourselves, and to build the life we imagine together. May our love allow us to share life's joys and comfort each other through life's sorrows. We vow to challenge each other to achieve intellectual and physical fulfillment as we search for spiritual and emotional peace. We will build a home in which holidays and heritage are celebrated in accordance with our Jewish culture and tradition, a home filled with joy, laughter, family, companionship, and love. As we enter into this covenant and solemnly accept the obligations herein, we celebrate the blessings of trust and friendship that are the foundation of our marriage. The next part of the wedding ceremony are the Shava Brachot, or the 7 blessings. And each one touches upon its